Wash and other investment frauds. Very common in our society today. This is a topic that I really wanted to cover. I'll be sharing 6 tips on how to protect yourself. If you don't know someone who has been affected by fraud in our country, corruption and many other things, you are very lucky. But I believe you have some. There's a time we had sponsored Facebook posts, and they are still there in advertisement that are very fake. Basically, you are asked to sign up for businesses online. You give your names, you give your IDs, sometimes you give your mobile numbers in certain sites that are fake. They also obtain your bank details. Some of them will ask about your credit card details, and finally they'll be able to scam you. Every day you'll find Rotary and WhatsApp scams being asked to be given KPLC tokens and airtimes and money, and also jobs. These scams, they basically ask you to register every day and online. Even friends forward these things in WhatsApp every day. I believe you have received some of these things. And you need to vet. You just need to know there are scammers in this world. What do scammers do? They just get into your mind. They look at the psychological profile of their victims. Some of them will establish relationships. Some of them will give you free things and many other things just to get you hooked. But they take advantage of the inherent human behavior. We are all greedy by nature. There's a greed component to us. We just manage it, and that's where they catch you. There are 3 types of investment scam I'm going to share. Number 1, there's a fabricated investment that does not exist. In the process, they'll ask you to register, but because the investment scheme does not exist, eventually be conned. And because you are investing, what do? You pay money. So you'll pay money for something that does not exist. Of course, they'll do it by giving you banners, posts in Facebook and stuff like that, a fake website, a fake office that does not exist, maybe somewhere long, like outside the country where you can go and verify. But because you really want to be successful, greed, they'll catch you. Number 2, this investment scheme actually exists. This happens so much in real estate, like land. That's why we tell you, go and see for yourself. We tell you to do that because you have to see the land you are buying. So for some crooked and fraudulent companies, what they'll do, they'll have some land somewhere. Maybe it doesn't belong to them. You'll come and buy, they exist, but eventually they'll not give you the title deeds. How do you navigate this? Because you're in this sector. We have covered this every day extensively. Just go and check out of 10 pieces of land they have bought. Check if they have title deeds. You can go online as well. If it's for developers, companies that are building houses, go to their website. Out of 15 projects, you can visit 5 of them. You'll say it's a lot of work, but that is the price you have to pay to ensure you are not scammed. Number 3, some of these scammers pretend to be representing a legitimate organization. There was this scam about Amazon and stuff like that. They were pretending they are a branch of Amazon, and that's how they buy your trust. Remember, they have to get to your psychological profile. They have to buy your trust. Once they get your trust, when you are trusting someone, you get guilty. You don't give them favors. And that's how they catch you, you pay money, and you get scammed. How do you avoid falling victim? Now we come to the 6 tips. Number 1, you always verify credentials. We already receive WhatsApp messages, email, and all that kind of stuff every day about nice investment scheme, plots that are being sold, shares that are being sold, places where you can get free, especially free things. Places where you can win $1 million, 100 million, how you can go to Dubai for free, and all those things. They trend everywhere and friends forward to each other. You need to verify who is offering it. Go online, check whether they have an office. If you need to visit, please do. It's outside the country, you need to be extra vigilant. Number 2, avoid the temptation of big things, phantom riches, big cars, exotic holiday destination, big money to be won, let me tell you, you have to work hard to get something. You work hard to get wealthy. It takes time. There's no shortcut. If there's a shortcut, it might be an investment scheme. What do? You need to understand, you need to research, you need to find out, and you can do this so easily in this era of internet. You can look for authoritative figures of people who know. Number 3, don't fall for everyone is doing it. This is so common, not just in Kenya, all over the world. Even among our voting patterns, people vote how their relatives are doing it, how their friends are doing it, especially friends. People invest where their friends are investing, and such kind of is a social behavior that is inherent in all of us. How do you avoid it? If people are moving in the right direction, let me say this. If people are moving north, everyone, you need to be very careful. The most important thing, it doesn't mean they are wrong. You need to find out whether it's a correct way. Most people move without finding out whether this is the right investment. You need to research, take your time. You need to ask authority figures and stuff like that. Number 4, be careful of rash decisions. It happens with conmen. They rush you to making a decision. They'll tell you something, maybe you have 12 hours, there's another person who is paying for it, there's another person who has already taken it, there's only one slot remaining out of 20, and the counters are being closed at 5. I think you know this. They'll give you a manner of promises to rush you. Take your time, slow down, think for yourself. Research, find out, like we say, ask authority figures. You can find them even in the internet. You can Google, understand, and no one will be able to scam you. If everyone is doing it, I'll not tell you to follow. I'll just tell you to slow down, find out if they are going the right direction. Avoid the temptation of buying because the seller is giving something for free. Basically, there are scammers who know how to establish your trust. They get into your head. That's the first thing. You trust them. How do they do this? They ensure you buy something for free. You get something for free. And that's why you'll find, even, especially outside the country, I've gone to places where they give you a glass of juice. They buy you drinks, and you have not bought anything. You feel guilty and you end up buying. You don't buy because you are guilty. You don't buy because someone is a friend to your username. You buy because we are giving value, and that is the principle. Always find out, are we getting value? And that's the reason to make a purchase decision. Number 6, always talk to a third party. And I would like to warn you, this is with caution. You can talk to third parties, but people who understand, people who can offer advice, authority figures in that field. They need to be authority figures in investment in this case. People who are not in a Dick and Harry. Most people will ask about our relatives, our friends and stuff like that. It is okay, as long as they understand. There are people who will discourage you from investing in land, in housing. Those are not the people to consult. They just discourage you. Consult authority figures, people you respect, people who have independent thinking. They are there within your circles. The last one, equip yourself with the information. Warren Buffett said, if you don't understand it, don't invest in it. Always understand what you're investing in. We gave an example of username investment sometime in 2017. We got proposals to invest in greenhouses. We did not do it. The way it was happening then, it was a promise of big money with no substance. Eventually those scams went down. Not to blame those who are orchestrating them, unless they knew what they were doing. Some of them were just taking risk. But if you took time to understand the investment, it is not easy to be scammed. I believe this video is beneficial. Please don't forget to subscribe. Follow Reuben Kimani KE in Instagram, in Facebook, in LinkedIn, and now in YouTube. Share and comment, and please keep engaging with us for more of this content.